Hello and welcome to Life in Pig Row, and today I'm in the new vegetable plot and I'm going to give you a tour because people have asked me to do. It's all handheld, so I've not got my tripod with me, so if anything goes a bit wobbly, you know why. So we're starting with the new vegetable bed. This is the last one to do, which is constructed just by the greenhouse. I think this is going to be for salads this year because we're getting late on in the year, and it's been a slow process because I have a disability and it's really hard for me to move stone, so this whole garden's taken quite a while. So if we look here, there you are, we can start to see how the veg patch is starting to build up. So this again is another bed. And if you look down here, I've just been throwing my comfrey on there. So I will probably dig it in or let it rot. We've got carrots coming up there. Here, I've got a myriad of beans, from Greek gigantes through to Lady Di runner beans, and then over here we've got a bit of a annual flower break which hasn't come out yet, but we should do soon. Then I've got my peas, and if I flick over here, I've got some more beans, but weird enough, something's bitten them off at the bottom, or they've snapped at the bottom. It does happen. Either I've got rabbits in the garden, but there's no sign of them other than that. We'll find out. And then down here, over my arch, here's my arch. You can see this is another film. Hopefully that fence is going to vanish in the next few years because I've got a yew hedge there. But if we go through here, and we'll look down here, and I've got Tromboncina growing. Can you see? And by the Tromboncina, I have sweet corn, only a few. But as you can see, we go over here. Tromboncina, hopefully they're going to get over the arch. This was filmed a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully I'll be able to give you next week a bit of an update of how they're growing. And if I go up here, look at that, there's my new greenhouse and my water butts. I'm going to change them over because one's taller than the other, and this one here is not draining very well into that one because obviously that's higher up in the connector. So I'm going to flip them over at the end of this year. Then we've got my potato bed, and just there, if you look here, some dahlias that I forgot were in the ground, and I've overwintered really well. Then we swing around here, and there I have a damson tree. There's some staging. Here is my cold frame, and then over here got some salads growing underneath there, which I'll prick out and straight into that bed I showed you right at the start. And then here we go. This is my annual flower bed that I decided to do. It's only a little triangular bed, and I wanted to show you what could be done in a really small space. People going about getting rid of front gardens for parking. Well, you can have parking. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. I understand what modern life's like, but you can also have this. I mean, look at these. They're absolutely beautiful. And all this bed cost less than £2 because these were all freebies collected off other things, but also, you know, seed that I had going spur, and I just scattered it and it took ages to germinate, and look at it now. Let's step back here. That's the new veg patch, which ties neatly to the old veg patch. This was the top of the old veg patch, so beyond this greenhouse was the original veg patch, which has now got chickens in and a potager. So it just shows you, I've just flipped it over. So I've got my second greenhouse there. Hello tomatoes, and hello hollyhock. Look at that, going. And I have just literally taken out of this ground, I've taken out garlic. So there you are, that's my veg patch. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I don't normally do tours because I always feel a bit self-conscious. I like to show you things to do, but a lot of you requested it, so you know, because you requested it, I'm doing it for you. So hopefully you understand what can be done in a smallish veg patch. I mean, that up there, just to give you an idea, is literally 22 foot wide by about 60 foot long. That's it. All I've done to make it look wider is I have put it at an angle. everything's at an angle except the greenhouse. The greenhouse is straight because it has to be. But I could have put that at an angle if I wanted to, but I did it because of prevailing winds. And then everything else is at an angle, so the path goes up, round, up. And it makes it look wider than it actually is. And also it gives me the maximum amount of space to grow in. You don't need lots and lots of beds to grow veg. You just need to be able to concentrate on those things that you grow well and do them well, and don't beat yourself up. I mean, you saw me with the beans. Something's bitten them off the bottom, or the winds broke them. So what? It's one of those things. I've got to climb in the sturtium beneath them. They're going to rump up that instead and take over. So I thought about it a little bit and realised if mistakes happen, mistakes happen. Or to put it frankly, SHIT happens. So until next time, it's goodbye from me. Bye bye.